I'm an Austrian and was elected 5 years ago as the president of the CIC. The CIC is an international NGO advocating for the sustainable use of nature. For us, we truly believe that what pays stays and that hunting renders a service to nature and society. We have the three crises in the world: pollution, climate change and loss of biodiversity. And us hunters, we do so much without asking the taxpayer to pay for it. We do so much out of our passion for the enhancing and the keeping of biodiversity, so that we play a major role in that field. In other words, we do deliver the targets of the global biodiversity network. One of the main speakers at the conference was Ambassador Ischinger, the founder of the Munich Security Conference. And he gave an example. Negotiations on a table, you sit vis-à-vis each other. And the negotiations, as you are in opposition, don't come to an end. And then, if you stand up from the table and you go for a walk in the woods, all of a sudden you go in the same direction, and it's much, much easier to find common ground and to go forward. So I think what we learn from Qatar and what is so relevant in this region is that you always have to respect your vis-à-vis. You have to respect their views or their different opinions. You also have to understand their reasons for opposition, but then you have to stand up from the table and take them by the hand and walk in the same direction. And at the end, I think all of us want that we have a better world. And Qatar is adding so much to that, but also for us hunters. I mean, if I take Qatar now, the way Qatar helped us in this General Assembly, we have people here from 80 nations. We have many, many delegates from all over the world, and they will take home something in their heart which they have never seen before. This type of hospitality, this type of generosity, and that's exactly what I mean by standing up from the table, and instead of being opposed to each other, you go down the same road into the same direction. We decided 2 years ago that we would like to have the theme, the topic for this General Assembly, the topic of mediation. So we thought how to bring it to the people, and we wanted to bring it in a place which is credible. And so Qatar came in the picture because it's the home of mediation. What Qatar is achieving worldwide, helping in conflict A, helping in conflict B, helping behind the scenes, this is a role model for us hunters. As hunters, we do need mediation vis-à-vis the landowners, because animals create damages and hunters and landowners have to work together. We do need mediation vis-à-vis the non-hunting majority, because only if they understand that hunters are doing good, only then we will be allowed to hunt. We do need mediation vis-à-vis politicians, vis-à-vis journalists. On the other hand, us hunters, we can work as mediators. And I've seen it so many times happening in hunting cabins, on hunting trips, that all of a sudden problems are solved. So that was the idea, to put mediation in the center of this General Assembly, at the home of mediation. We can learn so much from Qatar. The other thing, Qatar, of course, is famous, world famous, for its falconry. So the second day of our General Assembly was dedicated to falconry, and I just come out of the meeting. I cannot thank Qatar enough for the value they add to this topic of falconry all over the world.